Welcome to the last video of the 2021 virtual Kodomo no Hi. Today we're going with Nick and Keiko to celebrate Hii Obaachan, or great-grandmother's 88th birthday.
Hi, I'm Keiko. Today our whole family is going to my aunt and uncle's home to celebrate my great-grandma's 88th birthday. Mom says an 88th birthday is a special birthday called Beiju because the Japanese characters of 88 look like rice. Obaachan, Nick and I found this photo album. Who are these people?
Oh, goodness. This is my family, and this one is me. My dad arrived in Seattle in 1917, and my mother came soon after. I was born in 1933. When I was young, Mom and Dad worked on a dairy farm in the Auburn Valley. Life on the farm was really tough. Our family in Japan was struggling too. When I was 7 in 1940, our family moved to Seattle and lived in a couple rooms in a hotel just off Jackson Street. It was a big change living in the city. Every morning after saying goodbye to my parents, I would go up the street to my school, Bailey Gatzert, where Miss Mahan, the principal, ran a tight ship. We spoke Japanese at home, but every day after school, I went to Japanese class too, at Nihongo Gakko with many of my classmates and neighbors. We also called it tip school.
Why is it called tip school?
You know, I'm not sure. That's what the older kids called it. The teachers were a little stern during class, but we all looked forward to undokai with teachers, students, families, and community picnics where the Japanese community gathered together and played games and had fun.
That sounds fun. What games did you play?
Pankui kyoso, meaning bread-eating race, where we all ate bread hanging from a string. We competed in relay races too, and other races. While I was at school, my mom went to school too. She got her certificate as a seamstress from the Tanaka School of Dressmaking inside the Nihonmachi Theater. Oh, and in the summer, I'd get to go with Mom and my brothers to pick strawberries on Vashon Island. A bus would come and pick us up and take us over on a ferry, and then to Mukai Farms. We'd spend all day picking as many berries as we could, and even sneaking a few to snack on. They were always so delicious. Do you two remember Obon? My family traveled from Auburn to go to the very first Obon in Seattle in 1932. Every year we look forward to the Bonodori, just like we do now. We would sing and dance to traditional Japanese songs, watch taiko drumming, and eat somen and kintoki, the shave ice with sweet azuki beans, to celebrate this summer festival. I still love seeing all the brightly colored kimonos and yukatas. In the late summer, the older kids would pick hops at the Snoqualmie Hop Farm, so my older brother would go with Dad for a few weeks during the harvest season. Sometimes there were special events at the Nihonmachi Theater. My mom and Dad attended. These are wagashi from Sagamiya Confectionery, one of my favorite treats when I was your age. Back then, they were always handmade and so delicious.
Yum, I want one.
I used to love getting a sweet treat at Sagamiya.
Whoa, what are those?
Ah, those are matsutake mushrooms. In the fall, it was a big event to go mushroom hunting. This was one of my favorite things to do. Matsutake are a delicacy, so finding them was a treasure. So much so that people would keep their hunting spots secrets, even from their own family. This picture is Mitsuwaro Bookstore. They would hold contests to see who had the largest and the most beautiful matsutake of the season.
Can we go to Nihonmachi?
Sure, let's go next weekend.
I want to see your Japanese school.
You know, the school is in the same place and looks exactly the same. The school is still running too.
Tabemashou, kids. Time to eat.
Aw, already? We want to hear more stories.
Oh, Keiko, don't worry. There are so many more stories to tell. Let's go eat.
Thanks for joining us on this stroll down memory lane. Like Hii Obaachan said, there are so many more stories of Seattle's Nihonmachi and of the experiences of all Japanese and Japanese Americans in the greater Seattle area and beyond. After this video, we encourage you to ask your family members about their stories. We'd love to hear your stories too, so feel free to comment below with a story of your own. Thanks for joining our virtual Kodomo no Hi this year. This is the last video of our event. If you missed the previous videos, don't worry. You can watch them all and more on our YouTube page. You can also download free copies of the Spring Japanese Fun Book, the Summer Japanese Fun Book, and the 2021 Kodomo no Hi Activities Pack at our website, jccccw.org.